Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Atlanta Hawks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Ch2 fill out the perimeter. And it's McCollum at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's B in at the 1. You look at the Hawks, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's B. The kick out to Edwards. Drains the triple.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a 5-point game. No problems knocking that one down.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by B.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Ch2 with the ball. Working on McDaniels. And he's all alone. Moving it up. He goes up. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Pass to Ch2. Down low. Oh, and Johnson. Slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
McCollum shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's B. Nice spin off the left rim and in. B's got 9.
But he still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. B pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Hawks trail by 9. Outside Ch2. Pass to McCollum. There's the triple. He's off on that one.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Driving inside.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCollum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's B, and he jams it home with authority.
You want to talk about mad, crazy vertical? That was ridiculous. And then added in the extended hang time, elevation, and levitation.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Reed to screen on McCollum. And there's the drive. A slam dunk by Reed.
I think this is why you get Reed involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
McCollum, pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got 11 points.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Left side, McDaniels. Here's B. 13 points in the game. On target from range.
He's off to a fantastic start.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Now here's Johnson. Here's McCollum. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Rizachet. And it's all from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Drives to the hoop. Outside Edwards. Here's B. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McCollum taking his time here. Sinks the tray. He's got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Najee comes in for Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dosunmu in for Edwards.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot.
Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Hauser passes to Daniels. Off the mark there with a three. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's B. Fires in the triple. He's got 19 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Wallace goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's B. Rebound Atlanta. On the wing, Hauser. He's covered by Dosunmu. Wallace outside. Hauser outside. Three-pointer. Daniels misses. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
The three, DiVincenzo. And another three from Minnesota.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. DiVincenzo with a steal. Dosunmu for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Boom! And so it's Minnesota, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Gobert with a screen on Daniels. Here's B. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Hawks trail by 7. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the break. And he lobs it up. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
Boy, you get that ball anywhere near the hoop, and Rudy will spike that thing.
Here's Daniels. And now we go courtside for the story on C.J. McCollum. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. I don't think there's a worse time to be getting hurt than right now in the finals, but I've been told he can play through it. Guys, he's tough.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Now here's Hauser. Daniels outside. To the middle. Here's Landale. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the shot goes down. 21 points here for B.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Outside, DiVincenzo has to be. Randall on the screen. Here's B. Nails it from 3. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Anthony Edwards in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Landale. Risache comes in for O'Neal. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9. Minnesota on D. Johnson on the wing. Checked by Randall. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's B. 24 points for him. Pass to Reed. Lots of room. Chalk up 2 there. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
McCollum outside. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Oh,
The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now here's McCollum, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McCollum's got 16 points now. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's B. 26 points for him. Uses the glass on the layup. B's got 28 points for the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Atlanta.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Here he goes. Off target at the rim. Off trail by 8.
Why didn't they give me the dunk?
Here's a Shea up top. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
B. Rebounded by Johnson.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3. Minnesota leading by 5. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. Sinks it from distance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Shea. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
Yeah, Shea is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The Sumu, he's checked in for Randall. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in. And he makes both free throws. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. B, pass to Edwards. And there's the screen. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Hawks trail by 9. Shea with the ball. Outside, Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you.
Like me,
how about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, that does.
Thanks. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1.
Not a close game with these niggas. I don't understand.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's B in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play. Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
Here's B. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. Here's B. Jams it home!
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Hawks trail by 3. Now here's McCollum. Now Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. Okongwu outside. Clock at 4. To tie it up. Not that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Johnson with the rebound.
Like, that's a
And so
green.
it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to the Hawks. Here's McCollum from deep. Cleared away by Edwards.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Now Reed. He fires. And he sinks the jumper.
Reed, he loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player, giving up yourself for the team. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now Randall. Here's B. Now Reed. Randall outside. Oh, no good on the layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Double by Randall. Here's McCollum. Touches it off the glass.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now McDaniels jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And Allie, thank you for... And got it! Another basket!
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. Oh, money!
You watch McCollum, and he just oozes confidence.
And McCollum, no good on that one. And that's an intentional foul. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the... First of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that... puts him up 5. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cashes it in!
Well, McCollum just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good. It's not over. Wow. There's as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Johnson! Oh, missed on the train.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to
triple-double. Game 1 of the finals. Call me Bron, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, the dunk! And the Minnesota Timberwolves are your new NBA champions.
Thanks for coming out to support your team.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
That's tough. That's very tough numbers.